Hello, I'm Simulator Dirk, and welcome to Simulator Dirk Farm Simulator 2017. And you might notice things looking a little bit different, but that is something that some people might not notice, some people may notice. I've got a new way of recording and presenting these episodes. This is Simulator Dirk Farm Simulator on simulatordirkgaming.com. As you can see, it's night time at the moment. I have got the game on. I've got it sped up to 120 times. We'll just wait for daylight. And what I've done, I've got a new way of playing this game, like a new strategy, if you like, compared to the previous games. We still are in our regular. Still in our regular farm in paddocks 12, 14 and 15, and we'll go and have a look at the state of these paddocks in a moment, and we'll introduce you to the new vehicles that I've purchased. Indeed, I have purchased some new vehicles, and what I basically did at the start of this game, I've been watching some YouTube videos and I've been reading over the last couple of days since episode 10, and I've been having a fair bit of practice time as well. What I decided to do was sell all the vehicles that you get originally, and also sell the shelters that you get originally. And you'll see in a moment, as the sun starts to rise, you'll see that I have some new vehicles. So we'll have a look and we'll introduce our new vehicles for you. So we've got this tractor, and the whole idea of this tractor and this trailer, it's a combination cultivator, and also not only does it cultivate, it sows as well. So you don't need a separate sower, you don't need a separate cultivator or a plough. This does everything. So if we go up now, I have a hay baler. So you can see the hay baler there, it's ready to go, ready for stuff to be sold. That's not the hay baler, that transports the bales of hay. What down here, this is the tractor and the hay baler. There's two hay balers that you can get. One is a New Holland, which does round bales. This one is more expensive, but it does square bales and you don't need to stop. And up here we have our wagon full of stuff that comes out of the combine harvester. Speaking of the combine harvester, we'll go up the hill a little bit because this one's a massive unit. This here is my new harvester. So why don't we get in our new harvester? And this one is rather slow on the road, and we'll head down to the back paddock 12, because that's just about ready to need harvesting. So let's go and do that. So you can see the harvester, the header, is wider than this road. Oh, we just missed the mailbox. Okay, so let's put this guy to work. And look what I found. First person. How good's this? Now I'm not actually doing any of this. I've got the helper farmer worker to do this for me. But you can see the speed there. All the controls for the harvester. Steering wheel, joystick. So we'll stay in this view for a little bit. This is awesome. Hang on just one sec. B. I've done something wrong here. Hang on, G. Let's get out and get back in. So we'll turn on our harvester. I forgot what was it, I? So this is a pretty sweet view. Okay, so we need to go over, we need to change vehicles. And we need this guy. So he's a little bit full, so we'll go and empty it, get it empty first. Actually, I'm going alright. I've got a bigger wagon than you get given initially. Okay, let's tip. So we've got all of our material out. So what we have to do with this guy, because the head is so big, and the trailer is too, it's actually easier to put the trailer up here and get in the harvester and reverse the harvester. Whoops, I didn't do a very good job of that. Try this again. So we'll get in the harvester. So the harvester was full. It's 20% to go. So the harvester is now empty, so I'll drive it back to where it needs to start up. Now I need to line it up because otherwise I'll miss a spot. Over the header. To put the pipe in, although the worker will do that anyway. We'll hire our worker and actually we'll dismiss the worker because there's something important that I'm not doing. Okay, turn the harvester on. Oh, okay, I can't produce straw on this one because of the type of vegetable that I am. Because I want to produce straw, but I can't because earlier, what did I plant? I planted canola, so I can't actually do what I was going to do. Okay, so let's, after all that, let's hire the worker and let's get on with that. So we're 30% full, so we're just going to wait for the next time that he needs to be emptied, so he can stay there. Now this guy, with all the hay, these are some hay bales that we prepared earlier. The easiest thing that I've trying to do is to, hang on, we need to put this into the transporting position, so I need to raise that. We need to drive straight, which isn't easy on the keyboard. And just like in a previous episode, we need to make sure that we dump it just outside the door. So we press Y. Make sure we're in the right spot. So to me, I look like I'm in a pretty good spot. I'll just come forward a little bit more. And then we'll dump again, pressing Y. And we've sold those bales of hay at $984 each. So we'll park this guy here. And speaking of trains, I'll be back in a minute. If all of this train action on Farm Simulator isn't enough, you can go to Simulated Erg Train Simulators and see lots of different railways from all around the world from the comfort of your simulated or otherwise lounge room. SimulatedErgGaming.com, and then go to the train simulator section, and then you will see a lot of different trains, such as this little beast from Japan, or the latest Virgin trains in England, and a lot more. SimulatedErgGaming.com, including the first look, or my first look, at Train Sim World, NAC New York. Alright. Okay, so it's morning time, his grain tank is full, so let's get old mate with the grain tractor. Now the good thing about this tractor as well is that it's one of these more fancier tractors where the actual cabin, where the hell am I going? The actual cabin can turn around, or the inside of the cabin can turn around, so the operator can face in both directions. So for instance, if you have a look here, hello Simulated Erg, how are you doing? You can see that Simulated Erg, the farmer, is pointed in that direction. Now if I change driving direction, left control B, and the controls on the chairs spin around, and I'm now facing in the opposite direction. But what you also need to remember, that everything is now in reverse because you are going in reverse. Hey there, Erky boy. Whoops. Now I've just completely stuffed myself up. So that was a really good look at how the controls change. Let's get in the combine harvester. Like it's snowing. Yeah, I think that is supposed to be snow. Well, a snow day, who would have thought? Alright, that is done. We'll pull our pipe in. We should be able to pull our pipe in. There we go. I'll line this guy up. H. Alright, harvest is off to work. That's an awesome view. Interior view of this one, this little guy. First person. It's pretty sweet. Actually, what I should do, I should stop here and then I should rotate the workstation. Is that what I have to do? Left control B. Oh yeah. So there's controls at both ends, and the dude the simulated farmer person, just rotates the seat. How cool is that? Now, I have mentioned in previous episodes that I've got absolutely no idea when it comes to farming. I've never farmed a day in my life. I've probably been to a farm. That's probably as close as it gets. So up the ramp we go, and we can dump. This one's actually a side tipper. Okay, so we've done that, so we'll go down and we'll just put this bloke on standby. Lights on. Alright, so that guy can get out. So the harvester. Oh, missed a bit. Okay, so it's going to be up to us. Okay. Whoops. So the harvest is 28% full at the moment. Now this particular harvester is very slow. And half the time it's not me doing it anyway, so... Turn off the harvester. And we'll drive him up to the next bit. Oh yes, I knew there was another bit up here. About just over 20 kilometres an hour if the harvester's not turned on. Okay, so that field is now completely harvested, and we grew canola. So the next paddock that we're going to work on is this one, but I'm just going to leave this here because it's something we have to do to it first. Harvester, baler, that guy, that guy. Okay, so let's go. While daylight's approaching, we'll have a look at this bad boy. This is our combination unit, which not only plows, but it also mulches, and not only mulch, but it sows, and it hoes, and it plows, and all that good stuff. So we have a look at our map. We have a look at our map as sun approaches. So we've got canola at the moment in fields 12 and 14, so we'll leave canola in 12. All of our fields have been harvested at this point. But what we need to do now, we need to basically cultivate it and grow 14. So we'll do that now. And we should do barley or wheat, I think. So let's get into it. Sun's up. So have a look at the icon on the bottom right corner. It will change. Our cedar has all the different varieties of seed. So we'll open it up and watch this. So not only is this plowing, it's also seeding at the same time. And we are putting into the ground, we're putting wheat. We're going to grow wheat there. So it is totally possible. This is actually paddock 12, which just grew canola. So now we're going to grow wheat down here. Now this is our biggest paddock. So having something like wheat or barley down here is probably not a bad idea. First person again. So there's another first person view of the operation that's currently going on now. Of course I'm not doing this, the farmer workers doing it for me. As you can see, it's quite a long paddock. And as you can see on the right, things are already starting to grow. And all we've had to basically do is one bit of machinery doing two jobs. So what I should do is go to the harvester, actually go to the wagon, yeah, I can reverse. Oops, that probably shouldn't happen. So we'll go over to the harvester. Go here. So we'll go to the harvester. And we'll put our pipe out. And we'll empty this from the previous node because we don't want some crops getting mixed up with the others. Then the tractor. Hang on. Up, periscope. See if that'll work. No. Up, periscope. It's a good way of looking at it, actually. There we go. So look at all that canola coming out. Alright, so we'll get in our alright. We probably shouldn't be driving down the middle of a harvested field, but sometimes you can't avoid it. Alright, let's tip. Wasn't much in that one, so that'll go in our silo, but to be sold later. Trust me, I do drive trucks and trains and buses better in Bus Simulator, Train Simulator and Truck Simulator. A lot better than I drive these farm vehicles, that's for sure. So we'll just go in here. Okay, so we'll jump out. And we'll have a look at the status of our fields. Let's zoom in. 12, 14 and 15 we're concerned with. So you can see the mixture now. Half of field 12 is canola and the other half is wheat. And you can already see some of the things are growing and some of the things in field 12 are almost ready to harvest. So we'll go back and we'll have a look and see how this guy's doing. He's about halfway done. And you can see the various stages of harvest there. Some of the stuff on the far right's ready to go. So another foggy morning on the farm. Well, at the moment, this is the only guy actually doing any work. This way we're basically changing our type of crop from one to the other. Oh, it takes out the caution farmer sign. Oh, I didn't do it. The simulated import of the hockey player who's trying to play simulated hockey did that. You saw it. That graphically shows the 3 stages of a field that's been harvested, a field that's ready to be harvested, and a field where it's growing. One thing that I'm a little bit surprised about in this game is that there isn't a lot more traffic around it, and there aren't any cops around watching out for all these idiot farmers driving their big machinery down down the roads. So this guy's almost done. One thing that I've found really good at the moment, the way I'm doing this game as well, is that instead of buying the vehicles, I'm actually leasing them all. So yeah, you're paying a little bit per month, but you're not going out and spending like $180,000 on a tractor or something like that. So you've got access to better vehicles than what you would normally have. Couple more passes to go, and then we'll see. Hopefully we'll won't have to wait too long for this field to be harvested. I'm of course playing on easy, as I'm relatively new to Farm Simulator. Who would have thought that it's only been about a week since I actually downloaded this game? There's lots of different games at simulator.gaming.com that you can play. You can play trains. You can play, well, actually you can't play planes because I haven't really figured out X-Plane yet. You can play trains, and you can also play as police and emergency services. I finally got my modified version of GTA 5 working again, so I'm doing a new series called Simulator Los Santos Emergency UK, full of vehicles from the UK and also some local vehicles near me. All of this and a lot more at simulator.gaming.com. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget that you can have a look at simulator.gaming.com for all the previous episodes that I've done. Lots of different games. So this harvest is done, my friends. Not this harvest, the cultivation is done. Player I has completed their task. So let's drive back. I don't think I can fit down there. I'm gonna fold this thing. Actually, what we should do, this is a top paddock. We might put canola in this one. So we'll just let this guy go nuts. So if we have a look at our paddocks now, so we're doing wheat in 12, canola in 14, and I guess I should do barley in 15, but we'll get to that. Let me see. So you can see stuff's already starting to grow in 14. We haven't touched 15 in this episode, and 12 is in various stages of growth at this stage. So now's a pretty good time to leave everything. We'll be back very, very shortly with another episode of Simulator Farm Simulator 17. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've certainly enjoyed this episode and the various ways that I get to push lots of cool buttons to help promote some of the games on simulator.gaming.com. And see you next time. You can interact with me on the Twitter at ErkPod mostly, and I also post some things at Simulated Erk, which I must do a little bit more of. Until next time, I'm Simulated Erk. Thanks for watching. See you next time.